Smart24, driving business.
Hello, testing 1 2. And right here we reach out to the different people that do different businesses, since we're a business channel, and we get to interact how they really find the environment, and of course how do they find the policies that are being implemented by the government, how do they affect them, and so many others. We have a discussion, we share, and this is to inspire you, an aspiring business person, to really get the motivation to run business and run the economy of the country. Now today the topic of discussion, looking at the business side, we are looking at business relations and connections, but in particular we are looking at on the side of the women. How best can they use the business relations to ensure growth and development of their enterprises, of their businesses? And today I'm joined with a woman entrepreneur. She does quite lots of things. She's into the fintech, but of course that will be a topic for another day. But today we are going to focus on business relations and connections. And I'm joined with Madam Winnie Nandaula, as she's going to share with us her experience regarding network connections. Welcome on SMB on Ground.
Thank you so much, Andrew. Yeah. Thank you for having me this morning. And it's a very interesting topic that you're having this morning, business networking, which has been something that we have been advocating for. Women need to get out of their spaces, they need to leave their shops and step out there, share what they're doing, share the experiences, and get to talk about so much. Yes.
Okay, now tell us how have business, tell us your experience with business connections, and how have they contributed to your development as a woman in your business?
Thank you, Andrew. And business networking, I am part of about 2-3 networks. One of them is the Network of African Business Women under the Gresham Machel Networks. I'm also under the High People, Women in Fintech. I am also under the Women in Agribusiness Network, which is present in the whole of East Africa. Networking has been so valuable for me. When I share my experiences, I'll give an example. When I was joining the fintech world, many of the women that are already existing in the networks that I was a member of do not understand a lot about fintechs. But when I talked to someone who introduced me now to High People, she told me, you don't have to go alone. There is the fintech god out there. Why don't you go and join and talk to him and see? So when I went to network with him, I started feeling the ease of what I was going to do. He gave me opportunities, he gave me a platform, and before I knew it, I could share easily about what I'm doing, the challenges I'm facing. They had solutions for me. When I when I needed to do something new, they'll tell you, no, you start with something smaller, then move into something bigger. They taught me so many things. And also with these other older networks, the generic ones that women are meeting, networking is not just about coming and sharing knowledge. It is all about social capital. Our social capital is something that we need to pay attention to as women. Women, we are we are shy about saying what we are doing. Sometimes it's because either we don't know how to do it, we are not sure whether we are doing it well, and also we think there's a competition out there. And business is not about competing. Business is about putting yourself out there, put your product out there, put your services out there. Let people come, and the space is enough for everyone. Imagine the population in Uganda. If there are only 10 businesses doing goods and services, they are not enough. Let's do the business. Let's put out our products and services. Let's network. Let's build our social capital, because you don't know who you're meeting, okay? In these networks that we go into, sometimes we need the influence of someone. Sometimes we need just a connection. The connection is not that they are going to do the work for you, but they know someone who can get a solution for you. And also for influence, someone might be right there and you need to ride on their credibility. Women, we need to stop shying away from each other. We need each other. We are stronger when you're in numbers. Even an army cannot go when you're only the general and the major. You need also the numbers down here. As we grow in whatever sector that you're in, find a network, okay? There's a very good model that was introduced by a very great lady, Gracia Machel, the wife of the former president, South African president. She has built different networks in different countries, and the one in Uganda is also present, the Gracia Machel Trust Networks in Uganda. The chairperson always encourages the different networks. We have women in finance, we have the women in agribusiness, we have the women in doing general business, we have women in extractives. There are different sectors that people can be interested in. And out there are women in technology. There are women out there who are doing different things. There are women in tailoring. So these sectors and different networks that are out there are not meant for people who are in specifically that one, but you can join any of them and find out the interest of where you can be assisted.
Okay, then that's very interesting insight, very interesting, and I believe in every woman that is watching right there, they're getting something. Let's talk about women face quite lots of challenges in their businesses in Uganda today, and how best can business networking solve those challenges?
Most of the challenges that women are facing, this is post-pandemic. We've just come out of COVID. There is funding. And most of the funding that is available for women is better accessed if you're networked, if you're in groups, if you know where to meet. For example, there is some trainings that are going on, but they are not doing them for individuals. They will not find you in your shop or in your business and come and train you. Instead, people like USAID have come up with a training for people to access financing, but through the Uganda Women Entrepreneurs. Exactly. If you do not know that there is that, if you're not part of that network of women entrepreneurs in Uganda, you may have a chance to go and join them, pay your membership, so you can benefit from such trainings. PPDA is also putting out trainings. How can women better participate in procurement? If you're not part of a network, you miss out on these procurement deals. And these procurement deals also, the challenges that women face is that they don't have enough money. They don't have assets. They don't know what to do. But there's someone out there who knows what to do, probably does not have the business. There's another one who has records. Put yourselves together, create a consortium of some sort, and become stronger, and go and do these things together. Even if it's getting funding, if you want to go and get funding alone for 100 million, it may be difficult. But if you go together with someone else, let me say 5 women, put the businesses together, form a consortium, go to the bank, access the money in agriculture, you'll be able to get the bigger funding that can help each one of you move a particular segment which you're good at. So the challenges for women is mainly this issue of access to finance. And it is most of the finance that is out there. Currently, it is easier if you're in a network and if you can build your credibility. Because some women are out there and by the time they are getting to you, you do not know your credit worthiness. But you can ride on someone else's credit worthiness in a network. For example, if they tell you Grasha Machel Trust or Uganda Women Entrepreneurs, Women in Professional Business, these are big networks and the people who are heading these things have credibility. If they back you up, you cross the bridge easier so that you can do your business better, you start to understand different concepts better, and the doors that are not easily opened on your own, you open them with using your network. Yeah, so that is why most people lately, the slogan that we keep pushing is that your network is equal to your net worth. Yes. If you do not build valuable relationships through your networks, you're going to be left out, having the simple relationships of my husband, my children, and those are where women are right now. We need to step out there. Yes, we need our husbands. These are our male champions. We need our brothers. These are male champions. But at the same time, for us to make it as women, we need to go out there and make sure that we are building social capital for credibility, for sharing knowledge, for emotional support also, because there's a lot of issues when it comes to emotional support. There has been big issues of gender-based violence, but when you go into a network and you learn a few things, maybe you could also be the problem as the woman. You learn from your friends that the emotional support you're getting will only push you as far to make an improvement, which also spills into your business.
Okay, lastly, in just 1 minute, let's talk about the emergence of technology and how it has made networking much more easy for women.
Technology has made it very easy. You can network, you can build, you can set up a WhatsApp group instantly and get 20 people on it, and before you know it, you have a group of 20 people you're able to ask questions about your business, about your products. You don't even have to put your products out there. You just have to ask a question. It's free consultancy on the group. Then before you know it, you make a friend who is interested in what you're doing. Not only the product, or they're going to buy it or what, but also knowledge sharing. And most of this information that we are getting about financing, whether it is internal or external, it is easily shared online. Yeah, so technology has played a very big role in putting us out there for business networking. Yes.
Thank you very much, Madam Winnie. That was very great.
Thank you, Andrew, for having me.
You're very welcome. Well, my highlight of today was regarding the networks, as that any lady out there, for you to get that support that you're looking up to ensure that your business grows to that ultimate level that you really wish it to be, you need to be connected to at least a network. And, you know, we've discussed quite lots of aspects there, you know, using of technology, you know, and so many others as aspects which are very important for any lady out there who wants to be a success when it comes to business management. You cannot avoid networking, you know. Well, and that's it for SMB on Ground today. The discussion was on business relationships and networks, and of course, particularly focusing on the woman entrepreneur out there. Back to studio with Joram.
All right, many thanks very to Andrew for that insightful discussion. Matters relating creating a sustainable growth for your business, and also establishing the connections, the rightful connections, and sustaining your business is one of those key subjects that are supposed to be put up there in 2023 that we should be able to utilize, we as the business community. And of course it should be very if I put it in a way that is more viable, is that it should be something that everybody should consider this year of 2023, trying to build connections that rotate not only around your business but also clearly around the customers you're getting, and to also ensure that you're expanding or at least trying to do something else besides the business that you're venturing into. And that is it for Smart Means Business on Ground this morning, and also bringing us to the end of Smart Means Business today, 1st February 2023. As the month is kicking off, do remember to add us up on our socials: Twitter, Smart24 TV, Facebook is Smart24 TV official, Instagram is Smart24_TV, and then our website is www.smart24.tv/news for real-time business stories, both local and international. I'm Jerome Paul Tsonko. Have a blessed day. Good morning.